let me be very clear from the beginning. A design sprint isn't always an obvious way forward. Just like everything else, it's best used for specific purpose. So it begs a question. When should you do a design sprint and when should you do something else? Allow me to be repetitive and boring for just 1 second, okay? I know you probably heard about this book many times, but here is something on the cover of it that I would like to refer to. It's a little slogan which reads, "How to solve big problems and test new ideas in just 5 days." That's very quick. A design sprint feeds on challenges, big challenges, and effectively it's a step-by-step process to solve rather bigger problems through prototyping and testing ideas with customers. Or one might say it's a problem-solving framework, very clever, for product teams to get answers quickly and effectively. So to answer the question from the very beginning of this video, you should really ask yourself, what is the impact if the solution fails? Or in other words, can you afford to get it wrong? Perhaps if you're thinking of, reshuffling a website navigation, a design sprint might be a bit of an overkill. Perhaps you could just hire a user experience expert for a couple of hours to solve the problem. However, if you are considering increasing page retention time or bumping up the conversion rate or reducing bounce backs on your website, then a design sprint might be just appropriate. They do sound like bigger challenges, right? Website navigation and bounce backs or conversion rate, you see the difference, right? There's a different weight to those tasks, problems. Another important point to raise is when you are building a digital or a physical product, and that might be again a website, a new speaker. I'm just looking at my HomePod, right? There needs to be desire on the market for such creation. So you might have hired the best designers and the best developers to build you a website that is the best. But if the concept, the idea behind this website isn't desired by people, well, you might have just lost some money. And to be precise, design sprints are brilliant at verifying the desirability. While at it, ask yourself how confident you are with the idea. If your position is firm and you have reasons to believe that the idea is really a no-brainer, a design sprint results might be a bit, unsatisfactory, let's say. However, if you are just a little unsure or have no confidence at all, you want to consider doing a design sprint. You should also measure if your idea offers something new to the market or perhaps enhances the existing solution on the market. Another way to look at it is to assess if you are an established domain expert in a stable market or if you are trying to conquer an unexplored market. If it's the former and you're actually well aware of the situation, you feel confident, you are an expert in a stable market, then the design sprint might not really fit the purpose. It might feel fruitless a bit underperforming in that sense. However, in the second scenario where you are trying to conquer a new unexplored market, design sprint will shine. It will help you a lot. Finally, I know I'm bombarding you with questions in this one, but stick with me, please. So finally, the final question is, what is the level of complexity you need to consider? It's important to realize that a design sprint does well with multi-layered, complex challenges. It helps to sort of break them down, break down that complexity into manageable chunks, and it helps to define what is required of every party involved to produce a website that succeeds. If you try to tackle a more trivial task with a design sprint, it might feel a bit excessive. So the simplest way to put it is this. And that's probably something I should have led with. I'm sorry. You must have suffered throughout the video just to get the final answer. Anyway, I will do better next time. But so to put it in the simplest words possible, the bigger the challenge, the more complex the challenge, the less you know about the idea and potential execution of it, the better and more suitable a design sprint is. So for basic changes to your website or your product, if you are building a product instead of, well, website is a product if you look at it, but you know what I mean. If you're doing something else than the website, it still applies. So for basic requests such as changing the page layout or the navigation structure or reorganizing the footer, right? Because you've won a new award and you don't know where to put it. You might want to do something else. Here is a bit of good news. In the future, we are planning to upload case study videos where we go through every project that we've delivered using design sprints so far, step by step. And we will explain what were the benefits and why did we use design sprints for that particular challenge. And if you think you'd be interested in such videos, please stick around by subscribing to our channel, leaving a like, sharing with friends, dropping a quick comment, hopefully nice one, please. Thank you. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.